Good afternoon, students. This is Mrs. Holdener, and today we are going to be reviewing inflectional endings. Now, we've all practiced these in our classrooms when we were able to go to the classroom and sit at our desk and have your teacher in front of you. So this should just be a review, but we haven't done it in quite some time. So I wanted to go over this before giving you your spelling list, because your spelling list has a bunch of words that have ing on them. And ing is one of the inflectional endings that we're going to be talking about, as well as ed. So let's talk a little bit about this first. Now, the words we're going to be dealing with are verbs. And those verbs, if you can remember, verbs are action words. They're words that show action, like pulling something or pushing or jumping or chewing or biting. It's something that you can do. It's an action word. So that, like I just stated, the inflectional endings that we're going to be talking about today are ing and ed. Now, this is our verb here, and our verb is the word pull. So that is going to be our base word. This is the word that we start with. And we are going to be changing or adding on to the word by adding ing and ed. Okay, so we add ing when we are talking about something or writing something that's happening right now. It's in the present, like the boy is pulling his wagon. That means he's doing it now. Okay, if I said the boy pulled his wagon, that means he did it sometime before. Okay, so we're going to get into this in a little more detail. All right, so verbs, I just explained, are action words. And some of those include jump, cook, call, wash, pull, and push. And if you can see, this little guy right here is pushing quite hard because he wants to get this paper out of the way. He's angry. So the one we're going to talk about, the inflectional ending we're going to talk about first, is ing. Now, ing means present. Okay, that means it's happening right now. And this is not the type of present that you get for Christmas. It means right now, okay? So if I were to take the word cook and add my ing, so cook is my base word, I add ing, I get the word cooking. Now this word doesn't change, right? The C-O-O-K still remains C-O-O-K, you just add ing. The next word I'm going to show you is jump. You all know what jumping means, right? So the boy likes to jump in the water, right? That verb does not have an inflectional ending. But if I say the boy is jumping in the water, that means he's jumping right now, okay? So you're going to take that base word, you're going to add ing, and then you get the word jumping. And the last word that we're going to talk about right now is the verb push. Okay, we have our sh here on the end, and then we are going to add ing, and you get pushing. The little girl was pushing her doll in the cart. Okay, she's doing it right now. All right, so now we have ed. This is a different inflectional ending. This is different than ing. We use ed when we're trying to show that it's something that happened in the past, right? The blue dot pulled the paper, right? He did it yesterday. He did it in the past, okay? If you say the blue dot is pulling the paper, that means he's doing it right now. So let's do a couple samples. We're going to use the same words that we used when we practice ing. So cook, can anybody guess what cook becomes if we want it to mean in the past? Very good. Cooked. You just add that ed. You don't drop anything. You don't add extra consonants. You just add that ed. Jump. What will jump become if you want to say that someone did it in the past? Yes, jumped. Now, if you can remember, that ed sound makes a couple different sounds. In cooked, cooked. jumped, right? Makes different sounds. There's 3 different sounds that it makes. Push becomes pushed, pushed, okay? So ing means happening now, ed means happened in the past. Now, some of my students got to use these cones when we were in class. They were super fun. We got to put them down on the small groups table, and they had to search through the ice creams to layer up the words that go on the base word. So we're going to play a little game right now, and we're going to find the word that belongs on the cone play. Now I want you to look closely at your screen, and I'm going to ask you to point to the word that we need to put on this cone that means they did it in the past. Which scoop of ice cream belongs on the cone that means they did it in the past? Is it this one? No. This one? This has the word play in it, but does ing mean in the past? No, it doesn't. It is right here. Oh, I need to get out of here. We'll make it a little bit smaller. It is right here. So we're going to bring it down and put it on that ice cream cone. Okay, I'm going to move this one. Now, I want you to point to the scoop that means they're doing it right now. And I can't say the word because then I end up giving you the answer. So which scoop goes on the base word play that means they're doing it right now? Point to it, please. That was easy. Good job. Playing means they're doing it right now. Okay, the kids are playing in the pool. All right, now this is our base word walk. I'm going to trick you here, so listen to what I'm asking for. I want you to point to the scoop of ice cream that means doing it right now. Is it this one? Or this one? Doing it right now. Good. Walking. The dogs were walking in the park. And the last one is walked. The dogs walked. Let me move this to the front. The dogs walked around the block with their owner yesterday. All right, so you did a great job. Hopefully when we get back in our classroom someday, we'll be able to play with these things a little bit more. If you're in a different class, you can always come in and ask to play with the ice cream scoops. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you your spelling words. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a long video because I have a couple things to do. So our spelling words, let me make this a little bit bigger. View, zoom in. All right, so this is this week's spelling words. Okay, we have our base word and our inflectional ending. We only are using the inflectional ending ing. We're not doing ed, but I wanted to take the time to review both. So this first word is jumping. Okay, jumping. The kids are jumping into the pool. Number 2 is looking. The little boy was looking for his dog. Number 3 is waiting. We were waiting for our table to be cleared so we could sit down. Number 4 is stopping. And now number 4, 5, and 6 are a little bit different. If you notice, there are 2 P's in the word stopping. Okay? And the word stop by itself only has 1 P. It's S-T-O-P. But because this is a consonant that comes right before a vowel that is short, right? O is making the short vowel sound ah rather than saying its name O, which makes it long. You have to double the consonant. So in the word stopping, running, and planning, you have to double the letter. Okay, the consonant that comes right before the short vowel. So stopping, it has two P's. Running, which normally only has one N, has an extra N, double the consonant and add ing. Planning, and then dentist, lion are review words. And before is our high frequency word for the week, as well as ben. Okay, now this word ben, a lot of people say bean, but it's not bean, just because these two, this is an exception. Okay, this one that does not follow the two E's, say the E sound. All right, this is ben. All right, so those are all of your spelling words for the week. I need you to, when we're done with this, write them neatly on the line. Okay, no floating letters, and all of your letters should be lowercase. I don't want to see any uppercase letters because there are no uppercase letters here. All right, now let's look at what we're going to do with our inflectional ending activity. This is a little bit different. This is going to be one of the Google Slides activities that you do, but we're not really dragging and dropping here. Okay, there's nothing to drag and drop. You're going to type your answer here. So what you're going to do first is you're going to read the sentence. The boy is blank his face. Now these are the words you get to choose from. Wash, washed, or washing. Now you might need to say the sentences and insert each of these words as you're saying it. So let's start with the first one. The boy is wash his face. Does that sound right? The boy is wash his face? No, that doesn't sound right to me. Let's try the next word, washed. The boy is washed his face. Does that sound right? No, that doesn't sound right either. So let's try the next one, the last one, washing. The boy is washing his face. That sounds the best. That means he's doing it right now. And if you can see, he is washing his face. So you're going to click in the box and you are going to type in this word here, washing, W-A-S-H-I-N-G. That's it. You don't move anything. You just type it in and move on to the next slide. Okay, so let's do this one. This is a good one. So first, let's read the sentence. The girl, and then we don't know the word, blank, home. Now, let's read them, inserting each of these words from the word bank. The girl paddle home. Let's see what the next one sounds like. The girl paddled home. That sounds better than the first one. And the girl paddling home. I think that this middle one sounds the best. The girl paddled home. Okay? So if there was an is here, the girl is paddling home, that would sound good. But the girl paddled home. So by stating these or reading these sentences aloud, that's going to let you know which one fits best. Okay, so it's important that you read them out loud and you'll be able to tell. So you're going to do all of these slides. Okay. And like I said, there's no dragging or dropping or moving. You just click in the box. You'll see the blue box appear around and you're just going to, the word is right here. You don't need anybody to help you spelling it because whatever one you pick is down below. All right, so you have lots of work to do. You have to write those spelling words 2 times for me, please. And then you're going to complete the inflected endings activity. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.